Good Monday afternoon. It is 12:01 on August 7th, Monday, August 7th. Oh, what a night. We were up all night long. Our youngest son is very, very sick. We just got home from the doctor. We were up all night. He may be grown, but he still gets very high fevers. He is one that gets the spiky 104, 105 degree fevers, and so we have to really watch him to make sure that he doesn't go too high, which he used to when he was a little baby, when he was young, when he was a toddler, and up into, early teenage years. There were a few times it was pretty close where his fever was borderline beyond serious. Hospital visits and things like that. So anyway, he's sleeping now, and I'm waiting for his dad to get home as I get a cup of coffee so that I can go pick up his prescriptions, which are not ready yet. Otherwise his dad would just pick them up. But I don't want him home alone. So I am making a cup of coffee. It is a rainy, rainy, rainy day, which ordinarily I would just be loving. But anyway, with Chandler needing to be at the doctor and stuff, it was kind of crazy, but it's lovely outside though. I mean, let's see. I don't know if I don't know. I have another kid on a plane this morning. Anyway, I have one on the plane. He just landed, but now he's got to take off for another flight. It's been one of those days. Let's see. Let's check his next flight. Whew, he'll just make it, thank goodness. His flights were canceled and delayed, and he's been at the airport for hours. So I ordered a new food service box, subscription box. This one's called Sunbasket, and they offer gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, vegetarian, and standard, meat with meat options. So I'm very excited about this. They had some meals that are normal that we would really enjoy. Now, I didn't order for the whole family because they won't eat it. But I did order for Chandler and I, my youngest, and it'll be in next week. So I'll be doing, I'll be filming a review on that and what our thoughts are on that. I did 2 weeks. So, the first week is like $35 off, and then the second week is full price, but it's only for 2. It is a little more expensive, but we'll see. We'll see. If it gets some vegetables in my youngest son and some healthier food without having to think about it, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we like it. So and go from there. It can't hurt. I mean, even if you do it just a couple of times a month, why not? Or on a particular week that they have great things that you really like, you can do it then. I don't know. So I've enjoyed food subscription boxes in the past, but a lot of times the food is just over the top for us. So I don't continue with them, but when there's a new one, I'm going to give it a try, especially one that caters to allergies as specifically as this one does. So I'm quite pleased about that. So we'll have to see how it goes. So we will see you, I'll probably see you tomorrow, or maybe later on tonight. I don't know, we'll see. But we'll just see how this day goes. But for now, coffee, computer, tracking flights, checking on fever, going to get medication. We're going to get through this week. Hello? Good Tuesday morning, Tuesday the 8th of August at 10:23 in the morning. I don't even remember what I vlogged yesterday. I don't remember what I told you, but Chandler's pretty sick. He has bronchitis, and we have to make sure it doesn't go into pneumonia. He's on a slew of medications, and I got nothing done yesterday. So today it's 10:30, and I've been running around doing all the things I didn't get done yesterday, vacuuming. Excuse the noise, my dogs are eating. Vacuuming and cleaning and things like that, disinfecting, even though he's not really contagious. when he was younger, when he was little, he would get bronchitis frequently. And now it's been a few years, but this year it tackled him, it got him, and he's very sick. So, I mean, he was spiking fevers, 104.1 and things like that, which is pretty serious for an adult. Anyway, so right now, what I'm doing, I'll go back over here. They're almost done eating. What I'm doing is rearranging my front room, which is this room. Now, it's a mess, okay? It's a mess. So, normally my desk is here. My new desk is going to go here. Well, let me start over. My new desk is going to go here, okay? This and this are going to have to be rearranged. The F can possibly stay where it is, but this is going to have to go. I'm putting a cabinet, a wall cabinet, like a kitchen cabinet, right here, and then my desk will go underneath it. And in the cabinet will be my computer. We have a very dusty house due to my middle son's genetic disorder and my dogs and cats, and just generally where I live. And they're doing a lot of construction around here, and construction of parks, actually. So it's a lot of moving dirt. So the dust has just picked up in our area like crazy. Anyway, so the computer's gonna go in there so I can close it in there and keep it as clean and dust free as possible. I also bought a dust sleeve for it. Anyway, it really is. We have cats, and the dust and the fur in this house, no matter how much I vacuum and dust, it's excessive, and I just don't want it in my computer. Anyway, so now this part of the room, those are my chairs, but this part of the room, that's my Lego collection. I'll do a video on that someday. This is the opposite wall from my desk. Now that's my old desk, and at this point, just for today, it's going to stay right there. Over the next few days, I'll be emptying it out and moving it, and I'm going to turn it into a makeup vanity. Possibly, I've been wanting a vanity. My current setup in the bathroom, the lighting in there is too dark. It's just way, way too dark. So, I was gonna put a vanity in my room, but realistically, there's not a lot of room in my room. My house is quite small, so, you know, that's just the way it is. Okay, now, my room is a mess too, because I'm getting ready to redecorate in here, and I'm moving furniture. Anyway, so here it goes. Now, I'm telling you, it's a mess. This is an armoire, and in there is our pet storage. So our pet bedding, our pet towels, extra food, things like that. And also, because I don't really have a large pantry, in there is also, stop, Addie, water bottle storage, some shelves. I have some shelves in there for storage of packing, things we use for packing, traveling. So that's in there. My dogs are wrestling, sorry. And then over here on this side, I have this full-size mirror, and I absolutely love it. However, this room is incredibly dark, and I can't ever really see in it. That shelf is going in my closet. That is a chair with my laundry situation on it right now. That's usually where I pile up the laundry when I'm doing the laundry before I throw it on the bed and do laundry. All new bedding is coming. My R and F are staying. I absolutely love those. I made those a couple of years ago. Very simple, absolutely love them. The curtains are blackout curtains. I really love them, and the neutral gray, but I may put, oh, you can't see. Let's see, maybe turning this way. No. There we go. I may put a cornice up here to kind of hide the bar. I don't really like to see that bar anyway. It's very difficult, but you know, it's a nice view. I like having that open. We do have the privacy, what are those things called? Shears. But we really don't need them. So mostly things have just been shoved in this room over the last year or two. And like our nightstands have become clutter magnets. It's just, I'm done. I'm over it. I'm not really a frou-frou kind of person, but you know, we went out of town and I slept in a frou-frou bed. Let me straighten this out. I slept in a frou-frou bed, and now I like it. So I'm going to, now the pillows that I'm going to put on my bed are like sleeping pillows. I have a couple of decorative ones that I picked up, but nothing over the top. So my job today is going to be to build my new desk. I'll be working on over the next several weeks. The living room's going to get a complete once over. I'm going to get new couches, a new couch and a chair, or I'm not really sure what I want to do in the living room. I have always struggled with this living room, and our previous living room setup I now realize was the perfect setup. But I got rid of all that furniture, and there was a whole lot of furniture, and I just don't want that again. Our dogs are very big, and when they're standing somewhere, you can't get through, and it makes me feel cluttered. It drives me crazy. So anyway, so while my youngest is sick and sleeping in the bed, and I'm rotating medications, I'm just gonna keep busy with building the desk. But first, I'm actually going to eat something because I am starving. I haven't eaten yet. And I didn't run this morning. I'm just starving and exhausted. So I took the morning off from running. I didn't run yesterday because we had to go to the doctor. Everything's wet and drippy. I think I also love the rain because it sort of brings the heat down here. However, once the rain is done and the sun comes back out, boy, then it's like Suffer City because the humidity goes up and it's just 1,000 degrees outside. But for now, we had a massive rainstorm last night. There was flooding all through the city, all through Houston. And come on. So it was a big kind of a headache for a lot of people this morning. And I wasn't expecting the weather, so I didn't even know we were going to get that kind of rain last night. So we got 6 inches of rain, and so the pool's very, very full right now. It's slowly draining, and I have had to rescue 6 frogs already today. Okay, so here's where we are so far. I am not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I wanted to go ahead and throw the new bedding on the bed, so that's what I'm doing. I've cleaned up my husband's nightstand. I still have to do laundry, and I need to clean off mine. So here's where we are. This is a mattress topper. It's different than I thought it was going to be. So it doesn't quite, I don't know. I just hope it's as comfortable as I thought it was going to be, because it was met with great reviews. It is a down mattress topper, at least I thought it was. Maybe it's a down alternative. Let's see. It is a down alternative, which is not what I wanted, but that's okay. I think what I did, I moved it out of my cart and then moved it back into my cart, and I think I moved the wrong one back into my cart, but that's fine. It's really just to give some plushness, some squishiness to the sleeping situation, and if I don't care for it, one of my children will, so it'll be fine. Okay, here's the old bedding. It's kind of a mess, but I'll get to that. It's funny, my room doesn't like echo because the bedding is so full. I'm a little meh, I'm not sure, so let's take a look. There we go. Oh, Joe hit his head. I'm not sure. You know, it's not as oversized as I thought it would be. So the pillows, those will stay. But I need something like in the back, something back there, and I'm not sure what. Maybe some bigger pillows, but of course I've already gotten these two. But I can send them back. I was trying to bring in the brown from the wall with those two, and this I love. I love this pillow. We also have another pillow that's a bunch of different colors, but it's pink and brown, and it will be on this bed. It's just put away at the moment. So I'm not, and it doesn't match, but it's gonna be on the bed. My husband bought it when we were out of town. It says love you more. It's something we say to each other all the time. It was a very special purchase. It's going on this bed. I don't care what color it is. Anyway, so look, my bed is not even. Wow, I just noticed that. My bed is not even. Well, we'll fix that. I think it was because the dog kennel was over there. Anyway, I've never noticed that. Now it's going to drive me crazy. So this is our old comforter, our old bedding. It is this, and I really wanted to be able to use that. So that's why those two pillows, they're from Kohl's. I just got them. I think I'm going to send them back, and I'm just going to stick with the grays. And I'll find some different pillows to bring in the gray in solid color, maybe some brown. I don't know. I was trying to be decorative. I don't know. I may actually keep these for the couch. They were very inexpensive. I picked them up on clearance. I think they were like $7.99. They were like $40 clearance at Kohl's for $7.99. Then I coupons. You know how Kohl's works. So anyway, this is very, very fluffy, very soft. This is a microfiber cover, duvet cover. The duvet is in there. The duvet is... It is from Costco, white goose down. Is that going to focus? Hold on, let me get it to focus. There we go. White goose down comforter. And it is from Costco. And it was $89, $99, 89 or 99, I'm not sure. So, anyway, I'm pleased. This is what I wanted, the billowy, oversized, overstuffed bedding. Oh, excuse me, I know I'm a mess. I've been working all day, so I'm a mess. Anyway, and I wanted, you know, the foot piece, which I hate in hotels, but I like it at home. I pull it off in hotels because I think it's dirty. But I do like the way it looks. So I put that on here, and the bed is nice and fluffy. Now I'm going to do something with this. I do have two. I have one on the bed and then one over there. I have two so that I could rotate wash. We will be further working on the room. I'm going to try and find a new home for the mirror in a brighter part of the house. I'm not even sure where. I will uncover the chair eventually, and it's a pinstripe. And then I'm gonna get the laundry put away and my husband's old pillows put away, and then I need to start dinner. It is 4 o'clock. So I've really only managed to get a very little bit done today. I mean, I've gotten a lot done today, but not as much as I wanted to get done today. Rob is on his way home from work, and I need to put the vacuum away. I need to vacuum the rugs and the couches, and then get this stuff put away. My old desk, I think I'm going to just find a temporary home for in the house until I can figure out where I want to put it, because I really love it. And that wall that it's on, the wall back here, I want to put the cruise vignette on. We just have a lot of things we have going on or to change around in the house, and we'll get them all done eventually. Hi there. Checking in. It is 1:47 on Wednesday, August 9th. I am working on my lunch. I have been on the computer all day. I've been very, very busy catching up since Chandler's been so sick. Just trying to play catch up. Still working on my daughter-in-law's planner. I'm in the absolute final stages of it. Finally, I had wanted to be completely done, but we have had so many things pop up. So that is what I'm doing now. I'm actually making lunch now, but that is what I'm doing before and after lunch. So I'm having, let me finish dressing it here. I just put a little too much on there, but I'm having a caprese salad for lunch with some ham, perfectly measured so that I know exactly how many calories I'm eating. So sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm kind of doing things, multitasking, and now my hands are full of everything sticky. Ugh. Okay, so let me finish making the plate and I will show you when I'm all through. Okay, so here's lunch. Some rolled ham, some mozzarella, fresh mozzarella balls, sliced. This is 2 servings, so 160 calories. Tomato with a little bit of balsamic drizzled on it with some salt. And yeah, so the ham is 60 calories. The mozzarella is 160 calories plus the minuscule amount for the tomatoes and the vinegar. Our crazy schedule for my son lunch. I'm going to have some lunch, and then I've already run this. I went for a run this morning, and have been giving Chandler's medicine, cleaned up a little bit, and then I got on the computer, and that is what I'm doing after I eat lunch. I'm going to jump back on the computer. Tonight's dinner is, normally it's a Wednesday, so normally it would be tacos, but tonight I'm going to kind of switch it up as just as easy of a meal. We're going to have chicken parm. So that's for dinner with my ill-behaved young man over here on the counter behind me. Anyway, so that's what's going on. I'll check in a little bit. Good Friday afternoon. It is 12:30 on Friday, August, come on, turn on, August 11th. And I am a little bit behind today, as you can see by the wet hair. I've already gone for my run. I had some things to catch up on this morning, so I got those things done, and then I jumped in the shower, and then the mailman just came with my Sephora plate and a small little Ulta thing I ordered. Anyway, so now I'm gonna clean up this kitchen. I'm very behind today. I'm gonna clean up the kitchen, and then I'm going to get to work on my daughter-in-law's planner. But this weekend, we have so many plans. It's gonna be kind of a crazy weekend, and I'm not gonna get done in the house what I wanted to get done. So next week is going to be, I'm a little crooked. Next week is gonna be a busy, busy week. I have several videos to film. I wanna film how I quit, I wanna film how I quit smoking. I wanna film how I began running, and a video on my mammogram, which is it was kind of scary for a little while there, but anyway. I have an empties video to film and my summer favorites. And then, so I've got all of that to do, plus I am going to be cleaning out my closet next week, like completely. Take everything out, go through it, and put it back in. And that's next week. And I'm gonna film a separate video for that, for the channel, on organizing my closet, and doing it on the cheap, because, thank you very much, I can't afford to do the, you know, closet organizational systems. I mean, I can, that's not accurate. It's not something I want to spend my money on. I want to see if I can do this with what I have at home, and then see how it works for a while. And then, because we are considering a closet organizational system, but we are terrible DIYers. Terrible. Oh, I'm blurry. Why am I blurry? Is it oh, it must be the light in the back. Is that better? Why are you blurry? There we go. Sorry about all that tangent being blurry. Anyway, we are terrible DIYers. We just don't enjoy doing it. We remodeled a couple of houses on our own, and when we did this one, we hired someone to do it because I was over it. So yeah. So if we do a closet organizational system, it's gonna have to be with somebody coming and installing it, and I'm still not recovered from the months of the remodel in this house. That sounds ridiculous, but what I mean is it's uncomfortable to have somebody in your house for 2 or 3 days at a time, and I'm not sure I'm really willing to do that right now. So you know, we're gonna try this system out on our own first, and then if that's a problem, then we will go from there. Yeah, we'll go from there. Hopefully this works just fine. I mean, who goes in my closet? I'd love for it to look pretty, but realistically, it's just me and my husband that go in my closet. Just wouldn't be a week without Millie in the pool. Go swim, Mama. Look at that face. She's like, I just want to be wet. I don't want to work for it. I just want to be wet. Good Saturday morning. It's August 12th, 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh, it's been a crazy weekend. Rob had to go to work today. The schedules have been crazy this week, and so he is at work. I am dressed because my oldest son is coming home today to do a little bit of work on my computer, and then we're going to go take his wife's planner to be printed, and then Rob and I are going to spend some time this afternoon on a little date, yeah, so today is not going to be our normal day, and we have been terrible about eating out. Monday we get back to normal on our eating plan. I have everything I need for the whole, next week of dinners and things like that. So I'll be showing all of that starting next week. Our pizza fried chicken, which I've talked about for over a week now, and other meals that we really, really enjoy. Yeah, it's not a mess behind me. Good. Other meals that we really enjoy that are kind of on our schedule every week, and get back on track with our budget. Chicago is booked. We have to book the return flight home. We just can't decide if we're going to stay till Sunday or Monday, so we're trying to make that decision. So we're going to head to like Office Depot or Office Max, one of those two. I get the two confused as to their locations, and get this planner printed, and yeah, then I'm going to come home, clean up for a little bit while I wait for Rob to get home, and then he and I have, like I said, our date this afternoon. So it should be a fun little Saturday. But I've been looking at haircuts on my Pinterest page. I've got a lot of hairstyles pinned, and I am deciding if I'm going to cut in, some bangs, just some side bangs. I had bangs my whole life until about, I guess, 7 or 8 years ago. I let my hair grow out. And I really like no bangs. I really like it, except when I pull my hair back in a ponytail. I don't really like it. Or I pull it up on my head, which I do frequently. So I'm trying to decide maybe just some long bangs to kind of give me something to tuck behind my ear when my hair's up. I'm not sure. But I've got a few weeks to decide, because before we go to Cincinnati and Chicago, I'm going to go have my hair cut and colored, which I haven't done since January. It takes all day. It's like 4 hours to color my hair because I have so much hair. Actually, I don't color it. I get highlights, so I bleach it because, I have a lot of gray. I have since I was very young. And my father had gray. He was gray at 16. And I like the ease of it. This length, it's very long. I like the ease of it this length, but it is very thick and very hot. And when I put it up on my head, it causes headaches because it's so heavy. But I don't want it short. I'm just thinking right in just a couple of inches off, 3, maybe that's 4. I don't know. I'm gonna let the dogs in, and cutting that off just so it's a little. Come on, guys. A little less heavy. Little dog, there you are. A little less heavy, and my split ends are off and that kind of thing. And then I can let it grow for another 6 months. Hi, good Sunday afternoon. It's 5:36 in the afternoon, and we are just now getting this vlog going for today. It has been a crazy day. We had lunch with family. We just had a lot of things going on, and most of it is not stuff that I can really vlog because they don't really want to be on the camera. They don't know about our channel, that kind of thing. Anyway, so we did do a little bit of shopping, which stinks because I really would have liked to have turned the camera on. But so thank you so much for watching. I believe we are up to 110 subscribers now, and I am ecstatic. That's just amazing. I mean, that's just amazing to me. Thank you so much for coming back and spending time with us and giving us your time. That just means so much to us, and it makes me, want to keep doing this more and more, traveling and vlogging, and it's just a lot of fun. We enjoy it, so thank you so much. Pardon the interruption. I probably edited it out, but my youngest came in and had to ask me questions. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching. Thank you for coming back. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. And this is a lot of fun. And I hope we can keep this up for a long, long time. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.